I'm Abby,
And I'm Anna.
and this is Serious Beef.
Welcome. Still got my sultry voice going,
A
but I feel a lot better.
little better.
Yes.
little better.
Feeling great. It'll take me 2 years to get my voice back. You know how it works.
I just took in your outfit, and I was like, "Are you wearing the same thing you were wearing last night when we were doing Christmas card photos?"
I put this shirt on to take the pictures for our photo. Then I went upstairs and hung it back up.
Oh.
Yes, because I only wore it to take a picture.
I thought you just had multiple black turtlenecks. So
I do not.
okay.
I only have the one, and I did not sleep in it. I hung it back up.
Slept in it, roll out of bed, straight to work.
Went straight to work. I'll get back up. And I thought, well, since I had it on, I'll go ahead and wear it to work today. Plus, it was cold today, so it was kind of the perfect shirt.
I'm in shorts though.
I know you're insane. So
I get a little toasty.
And she's in her cute little
Sweatshirt.
Christmas sweatshirt with the Christmas. You said this last time. The little snack cakes,
Yeah,
the little Debbie Christmas tree snack cakes, and she's got it on. It says "Out here looking like a snack."
I wore this to my work Christmas party last year.
Last year, perfect.
Yep.
It's cute.
Yep.
I think it's adorable.
I was trying to talk to our president because I had just redone our brand guide and I had done the
Yes.
whole little like I had redone our like a part of our branding that he had really liked.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes up, he's trying to talk to me, and I'm in this sweatshirt.
Well, it's
This was not how I wanted to have that discussion, but it
Right.
is what it is.
But it's okay. It's cute.
So,
So it's okay.
well, do you got some beef?
I do.
You got our beef, I think.
I do. And you know what? We're Merry Beef Miss.
Mary,
So
we are Merry Beef Miss, everyone.
my beef has to do with Christmas shopping. I was out Christmas shopping.
Okay.
And I was at the Kohl's. And I was very happy. I guess I was Christmas shopping for me. No, I had ordered some stuff online I was just picking up. But since I had Kohl's cash and a 30% off and yada yada, I need a new crock pot. My crock pot died.
Gasp.
I know.
And
My
not,
old 33-year-old crock pot that I got as a wedding gift
and you
finally died.
you couldn't crock and roll then.
I know. What would I do? And so I saw that they had the crockpot brand, actually crockpots, on sale. Okay, and then with my Kohl's cash and my coupon, I got this crockpot
My coupon.
for $20. I know. I
It's
was
a
very
piece
happy.
of shit.
No, it's
no.
actually crockpot brand, so it better not be the lid locks.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Crackpot's a brand?
it is. Otherwise, it's a slow cooker. Legit. Legit.
What is anyone gonna tell me?
Crockpot is a brand of a slow cooker.
Well, like I never knew.
But we all just call it a crockpot because I
Well,
think they were the original.
I didn't know if
first.
this was like a Kleenex situation.
Yes.
I just thought I mean I wouldn't look at like a skillet and be like, well, that's not a skillet. It's not Skillet brand.
Skillet brand. It's a band. The band Skillet has I can't even say the words. What are they? We had patented all the skillets in the world. No, like my one crockpot is a Hamilton Beach or whatever. Like you can have other brands, but it's actually not. You can't call it a crockpot because that's a brand name.
I've never heard that in my life. I mean,
slow cooker.
I've heard of slow cookers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I just assumed that crockpot was
Nope, that's the brand name.
wow, like Tupperware.
Like everywhere, exactly. News today. You learn something new every day on this
Wow, you
podcast.
really
people.
do.
You learn something new every day. Well, anyway, I was.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe that?
I was
No, we got her going. I was very happy with the sale of the crockpot. I got it. Like I said,
well, I know that's great. That's a great
I got
deal.
this $100 crockpot for $20. I'm thrilled, right?
That's great.
Okay, I got it in my cart. I picked up my pickup items.
Okay.
I go to roll out of the cart. My cart slams to a halt, and I plow into the cart.
Good.
Now, remember, I had surgery not that long ago.
Right, a few
Abdominal
months.
surgery. And I had plowed into this cart, and I'm like, oh my God.
I'm
Like,
dying.
I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, did I hurt? I'm like, worried I like kind of hurt. So I'm like, and I look over, and the checkout lane is right there. They've moved the checkout lane like back by the doors. They don't even look over at me. They don't even nothing. And a person who was coming in says to me, oh yeah, you can't take the carts out anymore. The wheels lock
Yeah.
if you approach the door.
I did know that. I did know that.
I never knew it.
Now I've seen most of the places.
I've never
that
tried
I've
to
seen,
take that cart outside.
Now here's the thing: most places that I've seen, they started doing that so that people don't steal the carts. But it's usually when it gets a certain distance away from the store.
Oh no!
Because I think I don't
This
know who
was
it is,
right
if it's
before the
Target
door.
or maybe it's Schnucks that click.
Really? Well, the cart. I'm actually pretty close to the door, and they've got like the little, the things that'll go
I
off.
thought you were going up to pay, and it.
No. I was trying to leave the store, but I had paid for all of my things. And the worker sees me rolling the cart towards the door. Does she warn me? No. She just lets me plow into my cart as
She
it
probably
comes
thought you
to
were
a
just
halt.
putting the cart away, and then
I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. I didn't, I'm not going to get mad at her. It's not her decision
No,
that the wheels lock up. So I didn't get mad at her. But I look over and I go, what? I just literally was like, what in the world? And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. You can't take the car outside. I said, how am I supposed to get this outside?
Yeah.
To my car?
Look at me. I'm a munchkin. She
That-
picks it up to a crush.
You're gonna eat those words. You're gonna eat those words later. I have a story to tell you.
Oh no.
Anyway,
She picks it up. The
Right.
local woman crushed to death by
on
her
a crock pot. Crock-pot brand crock pot.
Her crockpot brand slow cooker.
Slow cooker. I have a big bag of things I had purchased because I did buy Christmas presents for other people, and then I've got this box with a crock pot. I'm like, how am I supposed to get this in my car? And she's like, shrug, and I'm like, okay. So now I've got to get the cart out of it's in the way. It's in the middle of the doorway.
Yeah.
And it won't roll. So I'm like dragging it back. Imagine me dragging it back, trying to get out of the way with the bag in the box.
Yeah.
So I go over to the girl. I'm like, can I leave this here? And so I can take these out first. I guess I'm going to come back.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, yes. You can leave right here by me. But I thought, I've never experienced it before. I've never. And I'm like,
You've never heard of that?
no. And I wish there would have been a sign or something. I'm like, how long has this been going on? How did I not know? That the
Normally you
wheels
have
just
one of
lock
your-
up.
You normally have one of your like burly children with you.
Well, it's true. And I don't bother taking the card out.
Yeah.
I try not to take the card out just because I'm
We're
just
being,
don't
considerate.
usually buy that much
Then
from
people don't have
Kohl's.
to go out and get it. Although there's no cart returns out there.
Honestly, I was going to bring it back in because I know you don't normally take them out.
Yeah.
But I thought this will help me go out in one trip.
Well,
I'll bring the cart back in. No big deal. Nope.
well,
So
The-
I would have liked to not plow into the cart. That would have been the best scenario for me. Basically.
It's a little bit different, but at like say Schnucks or Target or Walmart, whatever, you have the carts that you can drive, right?
Yes.
Beyond a certain distance, doesn't matter if it's fully charged, they die.
Those shut down.
Yep,
And
done.
that makes sense because
Well, yeah.
you don't want somebody just driving
on a
off with
spree.
your electric, wheelchair. I get it, but I was like, wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, a lot of places have started doing that. They
What?
just completely. Yeah, I think Target's got them now.
Holy cow!
But you could take them out to the parking lot, but it's like beyond a certain point.
Then they
They
shut
lock.
down. I was like, I just wanted to get to my car. I would have brought it back. I swear. I don't want to steal the car.
Yeah.
Like no desire.
You'll
I guess,
see.
I guess they don't want to pay people to go out and get them. I get it.
that too.
That I don't have. I wasn't going to leave it out there, but
Well, you'll
so
see.
that was a shock for me. I wasn't happy
Yeah.
about that. I would have liked a warning.
Well,
but-
you'll see any of those ones. You'll see like Target's got the carts. You can see on their wheels they've got like a big old like thing on the side of the wheels or whatever. It'll shut them down.
And that's how you know. Okay. So I got to be aware of that. Because I don't think there's
Gotta
any
be
in this
aware.
area, are there?
Target got new carts, but I don't know if they've got stuff on.
Yeah,
them.
I've never noticed it.
I just don't shop at.
You think
When I
I'm going
look at made of money. I don't shop at Target.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to look now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. All
But-
right. Well, moving on.
Okay.
I do have a correction to make.
Oh, okay.
Last time I said they were going to be airing the Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer little kids show that they air every Christmas, and that it was like the 75th anniversary. It's actually only the 60th anniversary.
Okay.
I overshot that. I
Overshot
couldn't
it.
remember the number, and I was like, yeah, it's 75 years. It is 60 years, which is still quite a long time.
Oh yeah.
So
Quite.
I wanted to make that correction so nobody thought I was like being insane. But I mean, I actually am, so that's okay.
Well, you want to do our sauce real quick?
Yes, we need a sauce.
I told Ashley I needed Ashley our everything, not with us today, but returning next week.
Fingers crossed, she will be with us next.
Yeah. For on Christmas,
That
Which
will
is a
air
little-
on Christmas Day.
which is a little wild that this episode we're recording will come out next week, and then the week after that will be
It'll
Christmas.
be Christmas. That blows my mind. God bless us,
Two,
everyone.
literally two. Literally 2 weeks from now, Christmas Day.
Not ready. Not ready. Stop
Not
talking
ready.
about it.
Not ready. Not ready. We did the Christmas card. Well, hold on. Now back to the sauce.
You didn't say the sauce. Yeah.
I know.
Hit me with the sauce.
I was keeping them on their toes.
Yep, you were.
All right.
They're leaning on the edge of the seat. Wait, what's the sauce?
I should have been like,
Say the sauce.
I should say like, oh, we're gonna say the sauce, and then go on tangent, and then never come back.
Never
to it.
come back to it.
Damn it. Damn it.
Well, how will
All
they
right.
get their beef badge?
The sauce. I asked Ashley to look it up.
Yes.
All right. It is brandy browned butter sauce.
Ooh, we love that alliteration.
We love that alliteration.
Brandy, brown, butter,
browned.
browned butter
Sauce.
sauce. Wow, I bet that's yummy.
I'm sure it is. By the way, did you notice the title of last week's episode?
I did. I
Or
went
last week, this week.
this week's. I went to pull it up and listen to it because I was going to listen to it while I was working this morning, and I'm like, you know what? I forgot to ask her what the title was.
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling trying to find it because it's usually at the top, and and of course my service is sketchy in my office, and finally I found it, and I was like, oh.
Always volunteer for funerals.
Always volunteer for
That's because you said that. Always volunteer for
You
funerals.
totally caught me off guard on that one. That is not what I was expecting it was going to be. That was hilarious.
I don't know at what point. I'm sure the listeners have caught on to this at this point, but at some point I started changing it. I think it was maybe after episode like 7. I started like unprepared, unmedicated, and springtime Catholic craving, and the 5 a.m. phone call. All those things are things that we said in the podcast, but like Tales for the Basement, and now that's what I call podcasts, and Beef the Musical. None of those we didn't say any of those things in there.
Gotcha.
But after how hard can it be?
From then on.
Yeah, from then on, the title is always something that we've said
Gotcha.
on the podcast. So yeah,
That's awesome.
I normally will listen, and then I'll shout some things at Ashley. I'm like, okay, is this one funnier, or is always volunteer for funerals funnier?
That's hilarious.
So
once in a while you'll text me and be like, which one? And I'll give my opinion. But yeah, excellent. Okay, so now back to the Christmas card. So last night we had our photo shoot
well, the
to
listeners,
create the Christmas card.
the listeners may not be aware that the Wilhelms always have a funny Christmas card.
Since you guys have been adults,
Yeah.
for sure, even when you were little,
You always do
when
something fun.
When you were little, I always made the Christmas card. So some years it was very sweet, and some years it was just the JCPenney, postcard. And some years I like to do something kind of silly or fun, so it would be funny. Sometimes I would just kind of hand make them, and that's one years I dressed you guys like the angels, and that one ended up being really pretty. And then as you got older and you got more involved, you guys wanted to do something fun.
Yeah.
And so it's been, and then
I went to graphic design school.
I got 2 graphic designers in my family, and it's been really fun. So
Yeah,
we are known far and wide. I don't know how
Far
far,
and wide.
not sure how wide, for the Wilhelm Christmas card. I get a lot of people tell me, "Can't wait for your Christmas card." So, and it's because you guys make it funny. But we have as much fun making it, I think, as we do sending it out, because depending on our ideas, you and I usually kick around the ideas, and we land on something, and then we make it work. So
I'm looking at
some years I just say this is what I want to do. Last year we did our Christmas era based on the
we were in our
the
Christmas
Eras
era.
tour, and that one was cute. That was my idea. I said this. I'm like, let's just do this one. I kind of like this. It's kind of what's trending right now, and I thought it was cute. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people weren't buying that.
It wasn't.
They weren't buying that it was
funny.
your idea.
Oh, really? I know. Nobody thought it was my idea. It was.
Because I like
Because you're the big Swiftie.
Taylor
Yes.
Swift. But it was your idea. Damn it. It wasn't mine. But yeah, we
I had texted you and said, what do you think about this? I think it'll be fun. And I thought it turned out fun. I liked it a lot.
the first year we did something really funny, or really funny is not maybe the right word,
I think the first year you used kind of your graphic design skills, but you were very green at it.
yes.
But it turned out,
I
thought it turned out fun.
I think it was, I'm looking, I saved a bunch from to my phone, so I'm looking back through.
Right. She's come a long way, though, folks.
Ashley's not in that one, so it's got to be,
That was like, I think the year before, you guys.
let's see. It's got it. Well, we have a few that Ashley is not in. Because it was a few years
you weren't
before.
married quite yet.
Yeah, I think the Avengers was our first one.
I think it was.
Which I only have this extremely pixelated picture
Very
of it.
pixelated copy of it.
And I
I
don't
have it on my desktop, too. I don't know how good it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, but it's like have a marvelous Christmas, and I Photoshop our faces onto all of the
All the
Avengers.
Avengers characters.
Yeah.
I Black Widow, and it's like my favorite Christmas card ever. I
Uh-huh.
look amazing.
Dad is Captain America. I'm Thor. Sam's Iron Man, and Olivia is the
Olivia
Hulk.
was the
She
Hulk.
was pissed.
She was, well, what are you gonna do?
Oh, and you
yeah,
cannot
we
you cannot
forgot.
see it in this picture, but Stormy is
The eye patch.
I almost said Nick Cage. It's obviously not Nick Cage.
No accident. Oh my gosh, Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Yes, she made Stormy Nick Fury. It's hilarious.
Yes, he's got the little eye patch.
And honestly, it started from there. Everybody, you guys have just gone from there, and
Yep.
we make a crazy Christmas card every year. So
Yep.
last night we did our photo shoot.
Yep.
And then Sam one year started. She took a bunch of pictures of us doing the photo shoot
Yeah.
and posted here's the behind the scenes for the Christmas card, and we got a lot of response for that. That was really funny, and
So we started doing that.
we have just because we have a lot. We had so much fun last night taking
It's
these
always
pictures,
fun.
and we
Yeah.
got Christmas music going, and we're dancing around, and we're laughing, and we had a ball. So we will reveal the Christmas card soon. We'll get it out there and let y'all see it.
Well, we can. We'll post a few. I'll post
How
some
about
of
we
the
post
old
some
ones.
old ones? Good idea.
Well, I've got because some of them are. Let's see what we got. I don't have a picture of this one, but there was one that we all got fake mustaches, slapped them on, and went and saw Santa.
And we didn't even have to pose or anything. We actually just
Yeah.
it's just us with the mustaches, and we were standing in line to see Santa, forgetting that we had the mustaches on, and people are honking and waving, and we're like, wow, people are really friendly.
mustaches on.
And we get inside and remember, oh my God, we were all standing there with mustaches on. It was hilarious.
We could have waited to put them on.
We could have
there,
waited, but no,
didn't.
we did it in line. And then the guy, we were outside waiting in line, of course. The guy inside was like, "Can we please use this picture for our
theirs, 'cause
Facebook?"
they have a Facebook,
and we
yeah.
said, "Absolutely,
Sure.
put it out there. It's hilarious."
So yeah, so
So-
that was like we mustache you to have a
We
Merry
mustache
Christmas.
you, yeah. So that was really cute. I love that one. We didn't even need any graphic design skills that year.
No, that
one
was
was just us being
ideal.
silly.
Right. Well, we had one that was we wrapped the like what is this one of the arches.
We wrapped the doorway
Yeah.
into the living room.
Well, it's not. There's no door.
With
That's why I was
Christmas.
like, so isn't it an
It's a
arch?
doorway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we wrapped the doorway in wrapping paper, and then had Sam like cutting her way through
Bust
it,
through with the scissors. Yeah.
and then we all looked very scared on the other
Holding
side
wrapping paper rolls and yeah.
because Sam is like the master rapper.
She is. She loves to wrap the presents. And
The present. She loves to wrap the
She loves
present.
to wrap. She loves to make bows and make them all special, and she will spend hours doing all of the wrapping. She doesn't wrap her own presents, so I wrap hers.
Yeah.
But hers are never her presents never look as good as everybody else's.
Right.
Because it's me.
Well, and so I think the saying on that was like all rap and no play makes Sam a dull elf. So we were doing a
Exactly.
Shining.
We did the Shining kind of theme.
Let's see. Oh, this one was "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and I made us all very tiny.
Very tiny. It was very cute.
That one was fun.
One year you put us on the statue of Jesus in Rio de Janeiro, and we're all sitting along his arms. Yes, and then
Yep.
Santa's coming. That one was so funny because people actually asked me, "Did you guys go to Rio?" And I'm
No.
like, yes, we went and climbed the statue and,
And-
sat on Jesus'
And
arms.
this is so out of scale.
It's
We would have
so-
been so small if we'd actually been up there.
I don't know what. I don't know. Can you imagine? So when you see that picture, people, yes, we were really in
Yep, we
Rio.
really did.
Sitting on Jesus' arm.
Warm Wishes from the Wilhelms was the explosion
Oh,
one.
yep, there was a fire. We'll post the old ones. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Oh, this one. This is when I first started at my current job.
Yes.
This was the first one we did was "Let's Get Ready to Jingle."
Oh, yeah.
It was the wrestling
Yep,
one.
we did the wrestling
And
I look good in that one too. When it's somebody else's body, I look amazing.
well, I was like, I didn't print those off for any of my coworkers. I just I sent him a little message like, oh hey, it's like my family does this fun thing every year,
Right,
a Christmas card.
right.
And the response I got back from my boss were like, oh my god.
God. So I print them off and give them to my coworkers, and they love them. And
I do now.
every single year. Already, actually today, or yesterday, I was over in a Found for meeting, and coworker Nick says to me, "So, what are you doing this year for the Christmas card?" I said, "Well, I can't tell you. You're gonna have to wait and see
Right.
it." So they're already asking me for
They're already
it.
asking.
Yep, they want to
Well,
see it.
we got because I thought that last year's card there because it looked like the Eras poster.
It did look the Eras tour poster,
And we had all of our faces in each in
the
the
small
box
square.
and we put like the Christmas tree in the middle.
and it was cute.
And I thought it was really cute.
We got good response from a lot of people, but then the ones who have seen
some of the best ones are. I mean, the one that was
that wasn't very funny.
the enjoy the holidays. There's snow when we're in the snow.
Oh, we were in trapped in the snow.
God, that one was pretty
My
good.
old boss loved that card when I gave it to him. He was amazed. He was like, "How did you do this?" He was so amazed that we were trapped in the snow globe.
We had some
Loved
friends in college that loved that one.
Yeah, well, it was great. Yeah, it turned out really cute.
And so that was a big hit. But but Luke, who
Yeah, come on, Luke.
dances with grandma at the wedding, Luke.
Luke, you're right. We've told the story.
Yeah. He
He was underwhelmed.
He was felt,
underwhelmed with
he
the
felt
Eras
the
tour.
need to reach out to let us know.
So let
Was
me
it
know.
your best?
Nope, not your best work.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, you never do a funny card,
Time to
mister.
step up your game. They expect so much of us.
I know.
We've set the bar too high.
I think Ashley one year, because I was really stressing about it one year, and she was like,
she made the little elves for me that one year.
she did, because I was in school and I
Yeah.
just didn't have the
There
time.
was too much going on, and she made us little elves, and that was adorable.
I've got that one on there. But she said to me one year, she was like, you don't have to stress, like you don't have to like top yourself every single year. And I was like,
You don't
yes, I
understand.
do. You don't understand.
We have too many critics out there.
I know. We've got. I literally said. I
That's
texted.
hilarious.
I texted you guys today because I finished the card day. We took the pictures yesterday.
Oh, she sent it to me, and I love it. I just love it. It turned out great.
Yeah, I was
Even your
like,
dad loves it. So awesome.
I think it's heads up, everyone. New Christmas card just dropped, and then I said we have to get back into the good graces of our adoring fans.
Our adoring fans.
Yeah.
We definitely care too much.
Oh
about
yeah.
it. And you're right. We've set the bar too high, and so now we've done this to ourselves.
I intend to put everyone else's Christmas cards to shame.
No, we have no one to blame but ourselves for this.
No, but listen, nobody else. You look who I couldn't tell you anyone else's Christmas card that like. Sometimes I get a couple funny ones, right? But they're usually few and far between that they actually.
We're all in on the funny card. We are
Right.
all in. We love it.
Well, I mean, you've been told, I've been told. I think Sam's coworkers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I send them out to friends, and I think you have friends that are spread out around the country.
Oh
too.
yeah,
So
we
do
have
I.
our friends
We
are
send them out
scattered.
all over, and yeah, same response. I have a friend who lives out in Oregon, and same thing. She's like, "We look forward to your card every year," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so
I know.
nice."
We're like, well, when can we?
That's awesome.
I think we said we were like, man, when can we stop doing the funny stuff? And I think literally that year when we said like, oh, are we putting too much effort? We could back off. Somebody said, I can't wait for your card, and we're like,
Bull crap.
well,
That's it.
that's it,
We
everybody.
can't let these people down.
Nope. Nope.
We gotta bring these cards and these their humdrum
I
lives.
know. Apparently, these people's lives are so lame. I said,
Wait
that-
all year for
you know
our
what?
card.
I said that this year that we were gonna put a QR code on the back that if you scanned it, it would open up
That's what we said.
the Serious
We
Beer.
need a Series B QR code.
Like it says, listen now.
Listen now. Hilarious. Can you imagine? I'm going to send that to your great Aunt Shirley.
Like, my great aunt Shelley don't know what a QR code is.
She might. You don't know.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
fair.
know. I got to
Well-
tell you this. I have to tell you this story. I
Okay.
have to tell the listeners the story because we talked about our Christmas trees last week. Sorry.
Last year.
Last year. We talked about Christmas trees last week and some of the favorite ornaments and some new things. And I forgot to tell the story of this ornament that
Yeah.
I found years ago at a Toys R Us.
It's the only ornament that goes on the Barbie tree that is not a Barbie
It's
ornament.
true. It's true. Only because when I bought this ornament, it is the ornament of King Kong.
Yes.
And he's climbing the
Empire
Empire
State
State Building, and he's holding a girl
In one arm.
in his hand.
And
He's got a plane
in the other hand.
Yes, he's crashing the plane, as he does in the movie. And so I bought this ornament because I loved it, and we were decorating the tree one year, and Sam was little. She's like,
yeah.
I don't know, 9
Maybe
or 10
8.
years old.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
8, 9.
little elementary school Sam. And she pulls the ornament out, and she's holding it in her hand. And she makes him kind of move around. Do. She has him going back and forth, and she's doing this voice, the voice of King Kong, and she's pretending to be King Kong. And she says, "I'm King Kong. I climb tall buildings. I crash airplanes, and I like women."
And I like women.
And we roll. We
Yes.
just start laughing. We're great. We're like, okay, King Kong declaring his heterosexuality. Okay, he likes women.
likes-
And we all laugh. And she's so offended that we laugh. And she's like, well, He does. Look, he's holding one right there. And she points it out. We're like, you're right.
I think he's overcompensating.
Maybe. But she's right. In the movie, he likes women. So the very first year we put up the Barbie tree. We decided to make the front room tree,
Yes.
the foyer tree, the Barbie tree. I jokingly take King Kong off of the mishmash tree.
Yes.
And I go,
The ugly tree.
No, we were refused to call it that.
Right.
I go and I hang it on the Barbie tree next to
Yes.
Barbie. And I took a picture. She was at school or wherever she was.
Yeah.
And I sent it to her and I said, why King Kong? What are you doing on the Barbie tree? I guess he still likes women. And it was, a joke.
Yes.
And it just stuck. And she sends back and she's crying, laughing. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, he still likes women. So King Kong is in with the Barbie ornaments.
Every year.
He lives all year long with the Barbie
Oh,
ornaments.
does he
in the
actually?
tub
Oh, that's
of Barbie ornaments.
hilarious.
He doesn't even get put back in the other tub. He's in with all
God,
with all his
poor-
women.
Poor Godzilla
Yep.
has been forced onto the
He's on the other tree.
other tree.
Yeah, but
King Kong gets to be on the Barbie
King Kong
tree.
lives with the Barbie ornaments all year round. Goes on the Barbie tree.
That's
So
awesome.
I had to tell the story because it's
Well,
hilarious.
that's actually I was cracking up when you mentioned that. You're like, I forgot to tell this last week, because I was like, we had said, you're like, well, what rules are there besides the Clarice and Rudolph rule?
True.
That was one of them. Was
was
that
one.
every time that one gets pulled out, someone says
Someone has to
line.
say it. Of course, it would make her so mad when she was young. Now she
Yeah.
laughs.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, real quick, I will say that I was gonna do a Christmas Zodiac. I have.
Okay, you do it because I have a story to tell you. I don't know how much time we have. How are we doing on time?
We're not quite halfway.
Oh, we're good. Then I have
Yeah.
to tell you about my trip to Chicago.
Okay. Well, our Zodiac today, I have a brief beef, very brief beef. Maybe
Okay.
maybe we'll expand upon this beef down the road. But I hate Hallmark movies. I hate.
She's not a fan.
I
folks.
hate them. I think they're.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to give you a heads up, and then I would just lean back and did it. Okay, here we go.
I can't stand the Hallmark Christmas movies. I just think that they're really dumb. But that doesn't stop me from. I don't think that they're dumb. I just think that they're very cheesy, and
They are, and they're kind of all the same. And
I think that's what it is.
yeah, definitely.
I think I listen, and I think we've discussed this there because we talked about this when we were talking about our Hallmark movie for
correct.
the fall. There's not enough LGBT representation.
It's pretty. They're kind of cookie cutter. You're
Yeah.
right. They're in the
I
same.
would watch the hell out of a cheesy movie
Or-
if it was two girls that get together at the
Right.
end.
Two guys.
Come on.
Maybe an older couple. You name. Yeah.
Come
you name
on.
it. Mix it up.
I know.
But they can't have that. That would be terrible. Right?
Terrible.
So,
I'm like,
but
help a girl out
they
here.
I think there's people who you either love them or you hate them.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Now,
I like a good rom com.
correct.
You know what I mean?
Love it.
These are not good rom coms.
They're not great. Now, we will watch them just honestly to kind of laugh, to pick out the typical things, because they are so cheesy. And it was like, oh, yep, there's the girl almost fell, caught her under the mistletoe. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you can just you can call it. You know it's coming.
I did see this.
Some people do drinking games.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like some people do. I'm like, no, I could get in.
Right.
I could get into that.
So it's kind of fun to do it, to watch it and just take it that way.
exactly.
Yeah.
I could never sit down. My mother-in-law
Some people
adores
love
them.
Yeah, they just
Mother-in-law,
love them.
they're on all year. I mean, well, they're on as soon as they start
Come out. She starts
coming
watching.
out. Yeah,
And you know what? If it helps you get in the mood and you enjoy it,
do whatever.
knock your
Okay.
stuff out. Knock your stuff out.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I digress.
No hate, but they're not for everybody, so that's okay.
So that was my brief beef.
Okay.
Today's zodiac or horoscope, if you will,
okay.
is the zodiac signs as Hallmark Christmas movie tropes.
Okay.
All right, Aries, you are defending Christmas from corporate threat.
Okay.
In this common Hallmark movie trope, the local red, charming small town, Christmas is threatened in some way by a corporation's greed. Aries, symbolized by the ram, is the first of the 12 zodiac signs. Aries are passionate about what they care about and generous with their help when people they love are in need. Typically assertive and direct, Aries would be the one to call when the town Christmas needs defending. Taurus,
Okay.
Taurus, you are the real present is family.
We're all friends with his family. Awesome.
Tauruses revel in earthly comforts. Symbolized by the bull, these down-to-earth, reliable people can be found savoring their favorite meals or spending quality time with the people that they love. Oftentimes in Hallmark movies, there's an unexpected event that intercepts the gift-giving tradition of the holidays. Though Tauruses would certainly not revel in a giftless Christmas, These loyal people would be the ones to declare that all is not lost, while reminding us of the real reason for the season, our loved ones. Thanks,
Real reason.
Thanks, Taurus. They're not
Taurus.
and real were bolded and in orange. So I
Okay.
felt
Well,
pretty-
you read it appropriately then. Nice. Nicely
well,
done.
Oh, I will say our horoscope today is brought to us by her campus.
HER? Her?
Her campus. I
Okay,
don't know.
alright.
I don't know what that is.
Well, thanks, her campus.
I think it's potentially a beauty school. So
Thank
you.
you. Sorry.
We appreciate it.
All right, go for it.
All right, Gemini. Gemini, you are a pretend couple falls in real love.
Oh, okay.
Symbolized by a set of twins, Geminis are quick-witted and social. These air signs love to chat and are always in on a playful joke.
Sam likes that. Friends, the lovers, or fake relationships. It's a real. Yeah, those are cute.
Yep. A classic Hallmark movie trope is written when a couple that, for various reasons, usually revenge, originally started out faking it, gasp, starts to develop some real feelings for their fake partner. Gemini could find themselves needing a fake date to an ex's holiday party, but ever the social butterfly would find themselves falling for their fake date.
Okay.
Cancer.
So the way you said
Yes.
it. Okay, thanks.
Revenge.
All right, Cancer.
Cancer, you're snowed in on Christmas.
Oh,
There's a huge blizzard in Hallmark land, and everyone's Christmas plans are ruined.
Hallmark land.
Everyone's Christmas plans are ruined.
Oh no.
5 strangers trapped in a quaint inn find themselves stuck on Christmas Day with only a roaring fireplace and endless changes of festive sweaters to warm themselves with.
Endless changes of festive sweat. You would. You'd have if you got snowed in. I've just got a Christmas sweater for every day. Here we go.
Cancers are symbolized by a crab, appropriate to their tough on the outside, soft on the inside temperament. The mother of the zodiac, Cancer is always ready and willing to nurture those around them. Sensitive and compassionate, Cancers would be the ones to make sure this snowed-in Christmas still felt magical.
Oh,
That's Dad.
Oh, it is Dad. Okay.
Leo, your secret royalty.
Ooh.
Fire sign Leo has a flair for the dramatic. Symbolized by a lion, Leos are prideful, fiercely loyal people with an eye for luxury. Undercover royalty is a common Hallmark movie trope. Usually, the protagonist meets and falls for a potential partner, while unbeknownst to them, their lover is royalty. Leo loves a generous partner. That's why they may not even notice a regal air. Red air,
May not even
H-E-I-R,
notice it.
right under their nose. We watch with a smile as we knew it all along.
That's awesome.
Virgo, you are disastrous local Christmas needs saving.
Oh my.
The annual Christmas tree lighting has been ruined by an unsuccessful Christmas tree delivery. The town...
Sorry, the way you're reading is killing me. Keep going.
There's a lot of exclamation points. The townspeople are beside themselves, and the holiday as we know it is ruined.
Why is it always ruined?
How will they recover? Enter Virgo. Practical, industrious, and systematic in their approach. A Virgo is the one to call when you need something done right.
When they just go to the store and
Bold.
buy fake trees, it's like, it's fine. Get over it.
Right. Symbolized by the maiden, Virgo invented perfectionism. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is, call a Virgo.
Okay, I gotta find me a Virgo.
All right, Libra, you are Christmas meet cute. Charming and diplomatic, these lovers of all things beautiful seem to ooze romance. Symbolized by the scales, Libras are ruled by the planet of Venus and never have to look too far for love. We can all set the scene in our heads. 2 people meet for the first time in some silly or dramatic way and thus begin a tale of whirlwind romance. Your Libra friend would be the one to bump into a stranger at a coffee shop, spill some coffee on a woolen Christmas sweater, and start a romance for the ages. We love that for her.
Start a romance for the ages. Oh my gosh.
Scorpio.
Next.
Scorpio. You're enemies to lovers.
Of course you are.
Of course you are. Symbolized by, fittingly, a scorpion. Scorpios are secretive and loyal. Scorpios have a tough shell to crack, but once you earn their trust, they'll love you deeply. A favorite trope in movies and books alone, enemies to lovers details 2 people that start off strongly disliking each other, but through fate and circumstance end up in love. This is possibly the most common Hallmark movie trope out there, and the coziness of a Christmas scene makes this trope impossible to resist.
It's true.
Scorpio is inherently suspicious and could find themselves doubting and even disliking a potential love interest. That said, Scorpio is the most devoted lover of the zodiac. So their love lends itself perfectly to the enemies to lovers arc.
Oh man, who knew? Okay.
Sagittarius.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Whirlwind life event leads to love.
It's true. That would be me.
It's true.
Let's hear it.
Sagittarius people bring adventure and spontaneity to the world. This fire sign is symbolized by an archer, and much like an arrow, is always flying through the world in search of new terrain. Sagittarius longs for adventure and self-transformation, and naturally would be the ones to find themselves on a whirlwind Hallmark Christmas adventure.
Yes.
Picture it. Picture it.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
Christmas time, and a call comes in from an estranged family member detailing a family fortune hidden in a small, Christmassy town. Sagittarius, receiving this call, boards a plane and begins a new adventure.
Ooh, that would be fun.
For a family fortune, I'd be there
Heck yeah.
too.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I'm on the road, man. How would you even get on a plane for that?
All right.
Okay.
Capricorn, the family business needs saving. Behold, our industrious and strong-willed Capricorn. These winter babies are symbolized by a goat and are often practical, mature, and even-tempered. Oftentimes, in our favorite sappy Christmas time movies, the protagonist finds themselves home for the holidays, facing a crumbling, often Christmas-related, family business.
Yes, you got to finish the family Christmas cookie. Save the family Christmas cookie company.
Right. The Christmas tree farm's a big
Yeah,
one.
Christmas tree bar. Yeah.
Ever ambitious, our determined and strong Capricorn would be the one to step in and revive the family business.
Look at you, saving the day.
Aquarius, you're related to Santa.
Oh.
What? Like our other air signs, those born in Aquarius refuse to be held down. These people are often nonconformists who always seem to be on top of the latest fashion trend. Find them in a feather boa and the coolest sunglasses you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my
I
God,
know.
that's so Olivia.
It is.
I'm dead.
Naturally, these cool cats would be the ones to discover that a la Hallmark movie, they're related to Santa Claus himself.
Oh my
Just one more cool thing to add to their eccentric charm.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, Pisces, last but not least.
Okay.
Pisces, you're real Christmas magic.
Oh, that's cool.
Pisces, a water sign and the last of the zodiac, is symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions, said to represent the slim division they possess between fantasy and reality. Pisces is a sensitive and empathetic creature and is known to be most psychic of the zodiac.
The most psychic.
Your Pisces friend would have no trouble fulfilling a Hallmark movie trope that brings real Christmas magic to their town. Ethereal and detached, Pisces easily taps into the magic of Christmas.
Oh.
Happy Hallmark to all 12 of our main characters.
Yay! That was actually super
was pretty fun.
cute. That was really fun. All right. I have been sitting on information for 3 whole days.
My God, I don't know how you've made it.
Don't know how I've survived it. Folks,
3 days.
Listeners, I went to Chicago over the weekend, this past weekend.
Chicago, the windy city.
And I will brag about my husband. I have the best husband on the face of the planet. It was going to cost us like $500 or something to go by train because in December, train prices apparently triple. And he drove us up there and drove us around and was our personalized Uber driver
Chauffeur.
for the weekend. And it was amazing. So we wanted to go to it's called a fan meet. And it's like a little concert. It's not as long as, say, some of the other K-pop concerts we've been to. It's definitely not 3 hours long. I think hour and a half maybe. Which is fine. It's a smaller venue. It's more of a personal thing. So the gentleman we went to see, his name was Won Ho, W-O-N, and they like capital H-O, but it's like all together. And he was a member of the group Monsta X. I don't know if you have heard of them, but
From you.
for me, yes. And they're a good group. We really like them. And Won Ho is going solo. So he's left the group and he's starting his solo career.
No.
No, I don't. Well, in Korea, if there's a scandal, then you've got to leave your group. And apparently there was a scandal. So
What?
I think he got high once and now he has to leave the group. Yeah, it's really terrible. It's ridiculous.
And you went and got a high touch.
I got a high touch.
Because you got
Because he got high. That's why. No,
That's
okay.
why.
Let me explain. So
Let me explain.
Let me explain. I just got to brag about my husband. Oh my God. So he has finished his military service. It was, as we know, if you don't know, it is required in South Korea for men to serve like year and a half to 2 years of
Like the Brits.
military service. Okay, so he just finished. He is released from the military, and so now he's going to try to obviously come back to entertaining.
Yeah.
And he's got a new album coming out and a new single come out, and so they do in Korea these fan meetups all the time. Okay, well, this is like the first time like I've been to one, and it's his first one in the States. So he went to Houston first, and they came to Chicago second. So we were like, oh, and they're not near as expensive as say a concert because it's not as long. Whatever, they get a smaller venue. So we're like, let's go. So my sister and I and Olivia and Olivia's friend Skylar, who was her roommate for college, they're good friends. The four of us are going to go to this fan meet.
Say Mare went?
Mary went.
Mare went.
And he actually has a really pretty voice. He does sing really well. We really like his music. So
Well, sure.
So we get on the road at
Even with the scandal.
even with the scandal. I know we get on the road. Well, you have to understand the standards.
No, I
In
totally
South
understand.
Korea,
It's not a real.
It's insane double standards for their idols. They can't do anything.
Yeah.
Or these. Not every fan, but there is a group of too many insane fans who hold them to these insane standards, but don't hold themselves to those standards, which I find ridiculous. But whatever. And so, honestly, someone accused him of like you got high, or you smoked weed or whatever, and so now you're a terrible person, and so you can no longer be a part of the group. And so instead of bringing the group down, he left the group voluntarily. So that it doesn't hurt the group. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. Who cares? Who cares if you got
Who
high?
really cares?
So stupid.
Anna's high right now.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I'm just
I mean,
kidding.
listen to me. So, what are you going to do? But
No.
anyway,
You have to leave the group.
I guess.
Series Peak
All
is
right.
going solo.
Bye.
Goodbye forever.
We meet Mare at the Amtrak station, and so we get there, and I call her because she's not outside, and we're in a roundabout, and we're just going around and around and around the roundabout.
Okay.
And so then I call her, and she answers. She's like, I'm in the bathroom. And right when she says that, the toilet flushes. And so we're in the car. We're like, thanks for the authentication. so we're dying. She's like, it wasn't me. It was a different one. She was washing her hands. So that was funny. We go to McDonald's right down the road because it's lunch. We're going to grab some lunch.
Okay.
And Mary's telling me she just had this crazy morning. The kids were supposed to spend the night at their dad's, but they didn't because he was sick. And she had the kids, but Amanda went somewhere else, and she was, so she's frazzled, right? We go in there, we order at the kiosk, but we couldn't pay at the kiosk. The kiosk wouldn't take my card. And so then finally a message comes up that says, cancel transaction. And I was like, no, I don't want to cancel. I don't want to reorder all the food. But then there was a little place that you could tap on it, and it just said, pay at the counter. And I go, oh, pay at the counter. She starts yelling. In the McDonald's. Pay at the counter. Pay at the counter. I don't know. Pay at the counter. I go, just tap it. And so I like tap the damn thing. Like, it was like she was declaring, we're going to pay at the counter. Like,
She's warning all the people.
pay at the counter. I just tap the screen for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
So we tap the screen. We go over to the counter. Gentleman comes over to take my payment.
Okay.
And my sister says to this man, I am so frazzled. And I am so happy that you are here to feed me. I thought she was going to take his hand and thank him for his service. I'm so frazzled. I'm so happy you're here to feed me. I'm like, what is happening? I'm dead. It was, oh my gosh, it was so funny. So we eat, we get on the road, and we see like 3 more McDonald's just with it before we get to like get back on the interstate. And Liv's like, man, you can't find a McGriddle. McGriddle will find you.
You can't find a McGriddle. A McGriddle will find you.
We were rolling. It was actually back when we were eating breakfast because we got up at like way early and picked her up at, like at 9 or something in the morning. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now we get in the car. We're going to go on to our desk. We're going to go on to Chicago. And we're going to stop at K-Pop Nara first. It's a store with K-pop merchandise.
Okay.
And so Mary says to Liv, what's the address? So we can plug it in the GPS. And Liv's like, I don't know, K-pop Nara is K-pop Nara. And I'm like, how dare you expect her to know the exact address of our destination? Gee whiz. Like, you were just expecting too much.
Too much.
Oh my gosh, we were dying. So we're in the car, we're driving, everything's going great. We got some music on.
Okay.
Liv is supposed to be navigating, you know how that works.
She's not.
Skylar's in the way back, Mare and I are in the middle.
Okay. And Wayne's driving.
And Wayne is driving. Mare then asks Skylar about her new job. She's starting a new job this week.
I see.
And so she starts talking to her about it. And she'd been working at school like before and after care. And she's like, oh, it's so nice. She don't have to work with kids anymore because she was getting sick a lot from the germs and blah, blah, blah. And she can work
She doesn't have to work directly with kids.
now in the new job. And she can work from home 4 days a week. And,
Oh, wow.
you know, so it's like, it's all good things. You know, more money and full time and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so while they're having this conversation, which I knew this information already, I was rooting it around in my tote bag for something, and I pull up my new jewelry travel case. I got a new jewelry travel case.
Okay.
And I'm holding it. Imagine your hands together, and it's sitting in my hands, and I present it to my sister. I turn and I show it to her, and I go, look, I finally got a new travel jewelry case. And she goes,
It's very good. She can't say it.
she goes, well, congratulations.
Congratulate. I got a new one.
And I'm sitting there holding it cupped in my hands, looking at her like, what? Why did you tell me congratulations over a jewelry case?
Because she was probably very
She was talking to
sincere.
Skylar.
I'm sure it's very sincere.
What?
Well, congratulations.
Well, congratulations. She was telling Skylar congratulations on the new job. Not Mike, don't ask for the jewelry case. So she realizes that I'm holding the jewelry case, looking at her with a very confused look on my face. She goes, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Skylar. And so then, of course, we just roll. We're just crying. Oh my gosh. Okay, we get to Chicago.
Okay.
Hardly any traffic. It was amazing.
Oh.
We get there by 10:15 in the morning. We did great. Liv is hilarious because she's just like got this timed out. She's like, this is why we're here, people. We need a cushion. And she's clapping her hands. We need a cushion. We have to have plenty of time to get ready to go.
We need a cushion.
So we're rolling. Anyway, we stopped at Cape Nara, spent too much money. But I did some Christmas shopping, which was great.
Okay.
So I put
Not
some-
for me, I hope.
None for you. Don't worry. No K-pop merch for you for Christmas. It's all for Ashley.
Darn. It's all for Ash.
I come out, Wayne's like, oh my God. I'm like, this is Christmas presents. Don't worry. We're putting it away. Like, hide this in the bag so Liv can't see. So it was all good. Go to the hotel. Mary got us the hotel because she's in this, you know, like a club thing.
She's the
whatever,
best.
Which is awesome. So the hotel's free with like her points. We love it. Great hotel. Really nice. Excellent restaurant. It's called Rye. Like rye bread, R-Y-E.
Oh, okay.
Food was, of course, too expensive, but really, 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 really good.
Okay.
They had this beautiful fireplace. It was on both sides. And Mary's like, ooh, I want to take a picture of the fireplace. I'm like, just sit down there and let me take your picture. And she's like, me in the picture? I'm like, yes. Why would you just want a random picture of a fireplace? Get in the picture. I'll take your picture. So we take the picture. It actually turned out really good. I'm like, look, this looks like your next album cover. You look amazing. It's
look
so
amazing.
cute. I'm going to have to post it. So cute. So anyway, and we check in with our rooms and we get ready to go. We get all beautiful. And
Okay.
Wayne takes us to the venue. We're supposed to be getting in at 5. Doors are supposed to be open at 5.
Okay.
We are VIP. Now, there were 3
Yes.
tiers of VIP. There's VV, VIP, 3 Vs, 2 Vs, VVIP, and 1 V. But 3 Vs was tier 1, and 1 V was tier 3. So if you don't think that wasn't confusing,
Oh.
we're like,
The only best way to go would be VV.
VV. So there was no confusion. And they'd come over, are you tier 3? And we're like, well, I'm 1 VIP, 1 V. Okay, then you're. We're like, that's so confusing. Just say VIP, VV,
Yeah.
or VVV, whatever. It was
Right.
the whole thing was confusing. Anyway, the doors were supposed to open for us at 5. The triple VIPs got sound check and whatever.
Oh.
And in pictures with him, individual pictures with him, blah, blah, blah. 2 VIPs got in and they got group pictures with him and then the high touch. And then we just got the high touch. Now, the high touch is basically you walk by, you say hello, and you can like high five or shake his hand. Like it's your hand, you touch his hand, that's it.
Okay.
And I heard this and went, if I can't touch his booty, I don't want to go. Of course, Liv looks at me, Mom. Well, I do it just to make her crazy.
Of course.
Because she likes to do it to me.
Yes.
right? Okay, so
Yes.
Anyway, we were in line at 4:00.
Okay.
Doors supposed to open at 5.
Uh-huh.
There is no seating. It's standing room only. You go in, everybody shoves towards the front, and you stand there and watch the show.
Yeah.
It's a small.
Oh, no chairs at all.
No chairs at all. It is a very small venue.
That's wild.
There's an upstairs. You can stand around like a balcony upstairs, or you stand on the floor. These are your options.
Okay.
People
were trampled everywhere.
Exactly. I bought new boots that have like a good 2-inch heel here. Okay.
Oh, so
Nice.
now you're solid 5 feet.
Exactly. I'm giving myself
An
another
even
couple
5.
of inches because you can't see shit when you're this short, right? Okay.
You could definitely see shit.
Well, yeah, that's true. Standing outside at 4, we don't even start going in until 6. So Skylar and Liv didn't even put on a coat. And the wind is blowing. We're in the windy city after all. It's freezing. Mary and I put our coats on. And we're standing there for 2 hours outside, freezing. And the piss bottle on the ground that we stood huddled around made it all worthwhile.
Wow.
Made it all worthwhile.
The piss bottle. Look at this boy. You look like a
Bucket of shit. Oh my God. We get in the line, we look down, Skylar's like, oh, great, piss bottle. There it was. What are you going to do? You're going to stand there. Finally, we get in. We're thawing out. Of course, we went from freezing to, sweating. It was because now you got too many people in this little venue, right?
Okay.
They have a coat check. I go over to the girl at the bar. I'm going to buy myself, my sister, and I a drink. And I want to check my coat. So I tell them, hey, where's your coat check? I want to check my coat. Oh, it's over there in the corner. It's completely dark. Nobody's over there. I said, oh, well, if I go over there, will somebody come over? Well, see, the way we check coats is we wait till everybody's in. We wait till everybody who's coming is in the venue, and then if you want to check your coat, you can come on back. I said, so you're going to wait till we're all in here squished up against that stage trying to get a good spot, and then if I want to check my coat, I got to leave my spot,
Yeah.
fight my way through the people, go back there and check my coat. And she looks at me, yes.
Yes. It really deters people from checking their coats.
And so then I said, so you really don't have a coat check then, do you? And she just looked at me like she had no idea what I was talking about. Very young girl. I said, okay, never mind. Whatevs. Tie it around your waist. I don't care. We figured it out.
Go full 90s with it.
Yep. So we get our spot. We can see pretty good.
Okay.
Meet 2 ladies from Costa Rica. They have flown from Costa Rica.
Oh my God.
For this little show. Couldn't believe it. Not even a full-on concert.
Yeah.
Fabriana and Marielle.
Oh, go girl.
They were adorable. They were so sweet. We're friends on Facebook now. We know all each other's life histories. We talked to them for an hour before the concert.
Okay.
And they were super adorable and very, very sweet, which I love that about the K-pop. When you go to K-pop concerts, everybody's super friendly and really, everybody really talks to each other.
Yeah, you guys talk about that a lot.
And I really love that. Anyway, show finally starts.
Okay.
Everybody's excited. All the thirsty hoes come out. I mean, everybody.
All the thirsty
Every person.
hoes
I'm
come
like,
out.
He comes out and I'm like, oh, now I know why we're here. This dude is built. He is buff. He's got a beautiful singing voice, but now we know why we're here. Let's be honest.
I see.
So the show was good. He's dancing around. We're having fun. Towards the end of the show, Liv had told me in Houston, he took his shirt off and he threw it into the crowd. We're standing outside.
You wearing this very sweaty shirt.
Wearing
with
the
us
shirt
today. No.
We're standing outside waiting for 2 hours to get in, and your dad texted me and said, are you inside yet? And I said, no, still standing outside. He said to me, well, it'll all be worthwhile when you catch one hoe's shirt. I said, nope, I'm not going to catch it too short. It's not going to come anywhere near me. I fucking caught the shirt.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I caught the shirt.
She's got this.
I caught the shirt. This disgusting, sweaty, it was the 2 extra inches on my boots. You ain't a shitting. Girl, I have been sitting on that for 3 days to tell you. I caught the shirt. Oh my God. I'm taking pictures. I'm being the mom. I'm taking pictures of Liv.
Yep.
Taking pictures of Skylar. Skylar's shorter than me. I'm clicking away. Shirt comes off. I'm like, oh, damn. Okay. Look good, one hoe. And I see him. He ties the shirt in a knot. I'm like, oh, that's actually going to fly. He's flinging that. Mm-hmm. He's not just tossing it.
He's flinging.
He flings it, and I'm like, that's coming right at me. I reach up, and I do a little hop, and I grab it with my fingers, and she's making fun of my hop. There was air. There was
It was
one leg was air, and the other leg probably stayed on the ground. I grab it. I've got a fistful of shirt. Of course, the momentum carries it back. My arm actually still hurts because two girls behind me yank my arm back.
You turn around and punch them right in the face.
I did not. I did not. So now we've got a Mexican standoff. We got three of us. The gun fingers come out. We're pointing at each other. Mexican standoff. Let's let go of the shirt. You let go. No, you let go of the shirt. Nobody's letting go of the shirt.
You're probably the oldest.
I am the oldest person probably in the venue. No, my sister. My sister is older. So my sister sees I've got the shirt. So she puts her hand on the shirt. Mm-hmm. So she's got a fistful of shirt in front of my hand. Mm-hmm. She turns around and says, Liv, help your mom. Liv puts her hand on the shirt behind mine. We've got three hands on it compared to these two ladies.
And then we cut their hands off.
We did not. Bloodthirsty. So I say to the girls, I'm very calm. I'm such a mom. I'm like, okay, ladies,
go away.
I said, look, I was in front. My hand was on it first. So I caught it. And I would appreciate if you guys would let go. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. This girl over here to my left looks like she's going to burst into tears. She's ready to just cry.
Oh, God.
This little girl in front of me, really shorter than me, tiny little thing, she's pissed. Ooh. And I'm like, oh, this is the one I got to worry about. She's going to like gnaw my kneecaps off or some shit.
She's going to take her boots.
Nobody moves. Nobody says anything. And finally, so then I say, look, we just had a lot of fun. We just had a really good evening. I don't want to ruin the night. Like, we don't want to fight.
But I will.
No, but I don't. I don't want to ruin the night. Let's just end this amicably, please. Yes. This girl on the left says, I'll let go, but could I take a picture with the shirt? I said, absolutely. Of course you can. Of course. So she lets go. Now I've got little girl. She looks me dead in the face, mean as hell. I'm not letting go. I was like, oh my God.
How old would you guess this girl is?
Liv's age or younger.
Oh,
early 20s. I said, sweetheart, literally, my exact words, sweetheart, I don't want to fight with you. I caught the shirt. I was in front of you, so clearly I caught the damn shirt. I've got three hands here on the shirt. I'm going to give it to my daughter. Yeah. That's what I told her. I'm like, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to give it to my daughter.
And she's going to sell it.
No, she's going to frame it, sweaty and all.
Sweaty and all.
So she let go of the shirt. So I had the shirt. So I turn to Liv, and I have a picture of Liv, and she's like, holy shit, my mom got this shirt. This disgusting, sweaty shirt. It's so gross. They're sniffing it. What does he smell like? I'm like, ew.
Ew.
So
did you let the other girl take a picture with it?
We did. My sister held one shoulder, and I held the other. We were not letting go of the shirt.
No.
And we let her take a picture.
Both girls?
Yeah. Well, no, the other girl had walked away. I would have let her.
Yeah.
A couple of people asked for a picture. We said, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Liv had two friends there. They were actually up front because they were like triple VIP. Yeah. They come running over and they're like, oh my God. We saw you just murder that girl. No one was murdered. But of course, people, Liv tells us later, people were like, oh my God, there's a fight over the shirt. And people turned and they were like filming us. I'm like, there's no one fighting. There's no fight. This was a very peaceful transfer of power. I'm like, I caught the shirt.
This is a very peaceful transfer of power.
I handled it really well. There was zero fighting. Anyway, of course, my sister and I had to take a picture of the shirt, and then Liv's two friends take a picture of the shirt.
Okay.
Skylar takes a picture with the shirt, and then Maker goes, lock that shit down.
Lock that shit
like,
down.
Put it in the bag. No one needs to know who's got the shirt coming out of here. We're like, we don't know all this over a shirt, right? That you could buy at the merch stand. But it doesn't have
his sweat on
one hoe's DNA, which Liv now possesses. His DNA. So
she will probably clone.
Holy cow! The damn thing's hanging in my laundry.
I can't believe that you had a Mexican standoff
over a one hoe shirt.
Well, you mentioned
holy shit.
You mentioned the girls from Costa Rica, and I thought you were going to say that they came to your aid.
Oh, they did. Oh, they were like, she caught it. Everybody,
we all saw it. We all saw it.
My sister, she goes into big sister mode. Everybody, back up off my sister. It was awesome.
They were back home with sister.
The girls from Costa Rica. So when the Mexican standoff finally ends, the other girls, the two girls from Costa Rica, they're jumping up now. They're screaming. They're hugging me, and I said to them, "Teach me something in Spanish," and they're like, "Por Dios, por Dios."
Por God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That's what they said. I said, "Teach me something to say in Spanish," and they go, "Por Dios, por Dios." Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So it was hysterical. Now we got to go get in line for the high touch. We haven't even done the high touch yet. We got to go. We get to meet him.
Did you get him to sign the shirt?
No, we could have. Anytime I wanted to, but no. We couldn't sign the shirt. We get in line. We have to go upstairs,
Okay.
go around, then come back downstairs.
Oh.
And he's behind. You got to come around the corner, and there he is. And he's beautiful, of course. And so Skylar blacks out.
What? Jack, what?
She goes, I blacked out. I don't know what he said. I have no idea. She was so starstruck. She goes, I come around the corner. He was so beautiful. That was it. It was gone. She grabbed his hand and said, bye. I'm crying. She tells us this lady. She goes, I blacked out. Bye. He was so beautiful. All I can say was bye. I don't even know if he said anything back. She walks on. It's very fast. Liv sweeps him off his feet with the amazing line of, hi.
If only they'd gone in reverse.
Only they got. She goes up, grabs his hand, says hi, walks on. They both are just like, they're too starstruck.
They got nothing going on upstairs.
I don't give a shit. I go up, I give him a high five. I gave him the finger guns. I said, I caught your shirt. My sister goes, why are you giving him finger guns?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I said, I don't know. I've never been a K-pop idol before. So I give him the finger guns. I caught your shirt. He goes, really? I go, yep. And then
He goes, oh, man.
no, we're both just cracking up. I said, thanks for the show. And off I went.
Thanks for the show.
You're going to love Mayor. Mayor goes up, takes his hand, says, new fan, thanks. I said, did you say thank you for your service? Like, yes. She's like, I should have. I was dying. We were crying.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Of course, we got to go find a fourth meal because we're starving now because we haven't had supper before
Okay.
for the show. So we find a Taco Bell.
No, thank God.
We get our food. We go back to the hotel. I was telling Wayne about the venue. So that venue is so tiny. If that thing caught on fire, we were all going to burn. Skylar, around her nacho fries, says, it's a good thing the only thing on fire was one hoe. That's
It's good.
and
I can
it's
see
anything.
exactly why Olivia and her are friends.
Exactly.
What did Olivia think? to say?
Fantastic. We roll. It was so hilarious. We were crying.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It was so funny.
She said. Olivia,
Well, I didn't tell you, after I caught the shirt, Liv says to me, I didn't know my mom was a wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins. I said, girl, please, Dallas Cowboys. And I was wearing a sparkly shirt. I said, look at my shirt. I'm also a cheerleader. So we were cracking up about that too. But oh my God, it ended up being just the most hilarious evening.
That's excellent.
And of course, Wayne, I text your dad and I'm like, I caught the fucking shirt. I caught the shirt. And he's
I
like,
got the fucking shirt.
he's just like, bullshit. You're bullshitting me. I'm like, no. I literally caught the shirt.
Well, okay, you would put money on it because I'm coming home with
Coming
the
out
shirt.
With the shirt. So we were like, holy shit, he told me you're going to catch the shirt. It's going to be better. And I freaking caught the shirt. So how
Wild.
hilarious is that? It ended up being the wildest night. We had a blast. It was hilarious. I'll post a picture. It was a hoot.
It is a hoot.
It was an absolute hoot. We
Wow.
had a great time. Now, turns out I get back. My coworker, Tina, was in Chicago too. Tina went to Chicago because her mother-in-law buys 6 months worth of Polish rye bread and 6 months worth of meat from Paulina's Meat Market. I said, girl, I was at a very different meat market.
It's at a very different meat market.
They were
The men were equally sweaty.
equally sweating. We went. They loaded up on 6 months worth of food and
Wow.
loaded it in a van and took it back for her 95-year-old grandmother-in-law. Hilarious.
Wow.
We had very different weekends in Chicago.
You did.
What a hoot! But it was a blast.
That
So
is excellent.
holy crap. Anyway, all right. Well, I guess
let me
we'll-
check my
You
stuff
check see if
over.
you got anything else you want to say. But I've been wanting to tell you about that trip. I said, wait, hold back, save it for the podcast.
What a whirlwind.
Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you on the way home. We're at the McDonald's. Same McDonald's. Stop at the same McDonald's. Drop Mayor off.
Okay.
We're eating lunch. Liv looks out the window and says,
There he is.
Oh, the Tuskegee Airmen are coming in. It was 2 old white dudes coming in their military uniforms. I go, that is not the Tuskegee Airmen. No, it was hysterical. I was like, she goes, I said it just to see what you'd say when you saw. And she was messing with me a little bit.
I always think of the
God.
Ninth Museum. The Tuskegee Airmen
Yeah,
are
no.
on the move.
Yes.
Once again.
She says that. I turn around, old white dudes. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. No. No.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but after this, I'm going to need some serious beef.
And some serious meat market.
There you go. All right. Bye.
Bye.